Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
First down, Prescott.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete, 20. A huge play there right off the bat, and even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
21
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A second down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
They had a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there and knocking it away and preventing that first touchdown.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jeff Swaim from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point attempt to come here. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, green 39, green 39. Z.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
On first down, Mahomes. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That goes for a gain of 31. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Ready. Blue 45.
Mahomes to throw once more. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Set him back 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. Now Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Dallas Cowboys, they're 7-5 now and really playing energized football these last few weeks. How much of this has to do with Amari Cooper? I mean, you look at the win against New Orleans, they just looked dominant.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? And you go back to Thanksgiving night against Washington, Amari Cooper was dominant himself. He is a part of it and a good part of it. But to me, it's still Ezekiel Elliott really being activated as a ball carrier, and that allows Dak Prescott to throw off a play action and be much more effective.
And now it's 7-5, leading their division. You mentioned the win over Washington. It's a 4-game win streak after the victory against the Saints. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And his pass, incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's third down.
Partner, was that Justin Houston breaking up a pass on his own drop there?
It was indeed the former Georgia Bulldog.
Yeah, normally what we talk about with him, rushing the passer. That's where he's really earned his reputation. But showing here he can be a complete player with that great speed of his.
On third down, it's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Prescott yet again. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To the air again, Prescott. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Justin Houston in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to air one out. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Mahomes now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Mahomes will bring him up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are in for 6. And he's such a talented tight end. Just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, Costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Second down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there on third down. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, Prescott being chased out left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Allen Bailey in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Prescott now on second down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Prescott from the gun. That is caught at the 7. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. 4th down, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jeff Swaim with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after try forthcoming. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage. You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him? Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way. So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away. Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Mahomes will try again on second down. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. Mahomes now on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Watkins, the intended receiver. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. Prescott flushed to his right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first back, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jalen Smith coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And able to find Conley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Green 39. Green 39. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And Conley's got it over the middle. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And again, it's Mahomes. Dumps that off to Ware. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Ready. Green 39. Green 39. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow.
Now it's Mahomes again. Caught here by Conley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll leave this for Ware. And he's brought down. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes taking it in. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind him.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Butker now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
To throw is Prescott. Airing it out for Hurns. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Prescott. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Allen Bailey in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Prescott from the gun on third. Buying time to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defending.
Money bag.